But a good general rule is if it's too good to be true, it's probably a scam. Hello everyone and welcome back to ZenAcademy. Today we're going to talk about Discord, the piece of software that everyone loves to hate. Make sure you watch this video all the way to the end because I'm going to be giving away a ZenAcademy Genesis NFT, current floor price around 0.5 ETH or 750 US dollars. Let's jump into it. What is Discord? If you've never heard of what Discord is, don't worry. It is a piece of software. Basically, it's like a chat room. If you've used Slack before for work, it's very similar to that. Honestly, if you've used any messaging app, you'll get the hang of it relatively quickly. It's got some bells and whistles and some complicated features, but at the end of the day, it is an app that people use to chat with one another, and it's very prevalent in the crypto space and the NFT space because for whatever reasons, for various reasons, people in this space, especially projects, decided to use Discord to host their communities, run their communities. ZenAcademy, we have a Discord server, and it's just a great way to organize information, to chat with other community members and discuss what's going on in the space, what's going on with a particular project. All right, that is like the big high level overview of what Discord is. Let's talk about why Discord is important. In order to understand the culture of the crypto and NFT space, there's basically no place better than in Discord servers talking to like-minded people about what's going on in the space at any given time on any given day, specific to a project or not. And honestly, if I'm talking about when I first got into this space, early 2021, I had friends, I had people saying, hey, you got to use Discord, you got to get into Discord, that's where all the stuff happens. I didn't really want to. It was another app to learn and use and stay on top of. But eventually I realized, in order to really jump down the rabbit hole and understand NFTs and crypto, I needed to dig deeper and be part of these communities. So, I downloaded the app, I joined some servers, and for a few days it was strange. And there was it was almost information overload. There's a lot going on in Discord. And I don't say this to make it daunting for you, but just maybe to prepare you if you haven't used Discord before. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. And after a couple of days, just like any new piece of software, you get used to it. You know where things are and how to use, like where to chat and all that kind of stuff. There is a lot more behind the scenes that you can do to maybe optimize your Discord experience. But I really want to focus on some security tips because I think, especially for beginners, that is the single most important aspect to this entire NFT and crypto space. And then when it comes to Discord, there are a few little things you can do to make your experience safer and just generally nicer. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, so here you can see, this is Discord. Again, if this is your first time seeing Discord, there's information overload. There's a lot going on. You've got, on the right, you've got a list of users in the server. On the left, on the far left, you have a list of different servers. Just to the right of that, you have a list of channels within a server. Again, don't be turned off by the amount of information and content here. You will get used to it. Trust me. When you first join, it won't be as messy and as chaotic as this. This is, me having used Discord for a year and a half, being part of this is the ZenAcademy server, and I have set it up to join so many servers, and I'm used to this. And honestly, it's too much for me. I really need to go through and just leave most of these channels and servers. But for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to optimize the experience. That'll probably be a follow-up video on some tips and tricks that you can utilize to clean your Discord server. And you can do things like muting channels, muting threads, there's folders you can use, there's shortcuts, stuff like that. So it looks messy. You can make it a lot cleaner. What I really want to talk about is some security features. So once you've created your account, there are, I'd say, three main things you want to do to sort of secure it. All right. So first of all, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna go into settings. When it pops up, so the first thing you want to do is turn on two-factor authentication. This is honestly, it's more protective for other people than for you, but it's just a really good general practice and principle to do for overall Discord security for the entire community. As soon as you click on settings, it'll pop up your My Account page right here, and you'll see right here two-factor authentication. Mine is already enabled. Yours will look slightly different. There'll just be a button. It's fairly straightforward to follow if you've ever set up two-factor authorization before. You know what the process is. If not, it's again, it's fairly simple. The whole idea of two-factor authorization, or 2FA, is that in the event that someone finds your username and password, they can't log into your account, because in order to log in, you get a code sent to your phone. And there's an app, Google Authenticator, that every 20 seconds it like changes to a new code. So someone really needs to be in possession of your phone in order to access your account. So this is just a good extra layer of security to secure your Discord account. All right, next up, we're going to go to, where are we? Not profile, privacy and safety. So over here, you'll see allow direct messages from server members. You want this to be turned off. So I think by default it's turned on like this. So first thing is that you check it off, and then it says, do you want to also apply this change to all of your existing servers? Yes. And basically what this means is that no one can DM you if they're not your friend. And a DM is a direct message, and it is one of the ways that scammers will try and target individuals. And I'll show you an example of that in a moment. To trick you into signing a malicious transaction with your wallet, or minting something that's a pure rug pull, a scam. Honestly, it's just best to turn it off completely. If someone really wants to message you, they can message you in the server and say, hey, you strike up a conversation. Can I DM you? I want to talk to you something private. You can like send a friend request, become friends with them, and then you sort of know them a little bit, and you sort of are protected from this honestly, this deluge of spam DMs you will get if you start joining NFT servers. So just turn this off, best practice. And then the second thing you want to do is go to friend requests, and you'll see here, you can decide who can send you a friend request. I think by default, everyone is off. And then there's friends of friends and server members are on. I would honestly go ahead and recommend turning both of these off. Now, this basically means nobody can send you a friend request. I just mentioned that, hey, if you want to DM with someone, you strike up a conversation, you tell them to, add you as a friend, and then you DM them. Well, how can they if you're not allowing friend requests? Well, there's two ways. First of all, you can send them a friend request. And second of all, you can temporarily turn it back on, get friend requests from server members, and then once you're friends with them, come back and turn it off. Why stop friend requests? Again, just because unfortunately one of the common attack vectors is for malicious actors, to join a Discord server, and then they'll have a bot or a script, and they'll either DM everyone in the server and or send a friend request to everyone, which, if accepted, will then DM you. And the idea is, let me show you an example. I pulled one up before here. So this one, you can see it's one message hidden from a likely spammer. I'm going to show it. Discord tries to protect you a little bit, but it's not perfect. Sometimes it gets through. And here's a classic example of a scam/spam DM. You can see we have one mutual server. That basically means that, I was in that server, and I, at the time, had allow DMs from server members turned on, and some bot probably went in, saw me, DM'd me, and they say, congratulations, you have been randomly selected among users of crypto Discord servers. We and our partners decided to make a big giveaway, blah, blah, blah. We give cryptocurrency from 0.7 to 7 ETH. Only 3 places. I got third place, 2.86 ETH. I won. I have a special code. How do I withdraw it? Go to this website, register an account, go to settings, enter a code, withdraw ETH to your Ethereum wallet. Now, obviously, well, maybe not so obviously, but this is a scam. And, if you've been around a little while, you'll probably recognize that this is a scam. There are, if it's too good to be true, basically, it is. That's just a general principle to work with in the NFT space. But, sometimes you don't know what's a scam and what's not, in terms of there's a lot of opportunities in this space that they're not necessarily scams. But a good general rule is, if it's too good to be true, it's probably a scam. If they're giving away something for free, especially 2.86 ETH, like that's like $3,500 at this point. That just doesn't happen. 99.9999999% of the time, it's a scam. And what they'll do is they go to the website, you'll sign a transaction via your MetaMask wallet, and usually either what will happen is they will you'll be sending them money directly, or you'll be giving them access to your account and they'll be able to transfer your NFTs out and basically steal them. And it's very sad and unfortunate that this catches people on a daily basis. As time goes on and people become more aware of this thing, it will happen less and less. And as the software protocols get better at hiding it, like, so you saw this got filtered as spam. Not everyone gets filtered as spam, but as that happens more and more, fewer people will get affected. But at this point in time, it still happens to a lot of people. So I'm making this video to make you aware of it, to help spread the word. And it's a sad reality of this space that a lot of people do fall victim to scams on a daily basis. And I really hope that, if you get a DM, well, actually, no, I hope you don't get, I hope you don't get a DM because you've turned your DMs off. But in the event that you do, or a friend does, and they say, "Hey, look at this DM I just got," you'll now know, that's a scam. That's a malicious DM. All right, we covered a lot, and also like we barely scratched the surface in Discord. I really just wanted to make this video to share a couple of tips on the security aspect and setting up your account to prepare yourself. I'll be making a few more videos on Discord and how to set it up in an optimal way, at least in my opinion, in my experience, and some tips and tricks for how to get the most out of Discord, and probably some Discords to join. I mean, obviously ZenAcademy, I recommend joining. If you check the pinned tweet below, there'll be details on how to register for the ZenAcademy Genesis token giveaway. Please make sure to subscribe, and turn notifications on to be eligible for the giveaway. To remind you that we'll be giving away one token valued at about 0.5 ETH or $750. I look forward to seeing one lucky winner in ZenAcademy in the next week, and keep an eye on this channel. I'm going to be creating a lot more videos, a lot more content, and we're going to be giving away a lot more ZenAcademy Genesis tokens. All right, have a good day, everyone.